So, as you know, it is October and this is the time to watch all the horror movies. Now, if you're not really into horror movies, I've picked out my top horror movies that you guys must watch this season. These are more scary Halloween movies. I'm going to do another video about just Halloween movies that are more for fun, more classic ones, but these are horror movies to watch this season. So first we're going to start with The Exorcist. Now, I thought this movie was really going to be terrifying. I was never going to watch it, but after watching it, it's really not too scary. So if you've never seen it and you're kind of a scaredy cat, you can get through this one. The Exorcist came out in 1973 and was directed by William Friedkin. This movie follows a young girl named Regan who becomes possessed by a demonic force, in her mother's desperate attempt to save her with the help of two priests. The sense of realism, the use of sound, and those slow, quiet moments makes it feel like something you shouldn't be watching. It changed horror forever, and it's just as great 50 years later. The next movie I've talked about many times. It's now one of my favorite movies, The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense came out in 1999 and was directed by M. Night Shyamalan. The Sixth Sense follows a troubled young boy and a psychologist trying to help him understand what's happening. It's creepy and emotional at the same time, a ghost story that's really about loneliness, communication, and seeing the unknown. Even if you know the twist, the journey there is hauntingly good. So the next movie is probably the scariest movie I have ever seen in my whole life. It is The Conjuring. The Conjuring came out in 2013 and was directed by James Wan. If you're looking for something that will make you jump out of your seat, this is it. The Conjuring is based on the real-life cases of Ed and Lorraine Warren, paranormal investigators who helped a family terrorized by an evil spirit in their farmhouse. It has everything. Creepy basements, clapping in the dark, and that perfect 1970s aesthetic. It's terrifying, but also strangely fun. A must for anyone who loves a good haunting house movie. Next up, a new favorite of mine, we have Mads. Mads came out in 2024. It was directed by David Moreau. It's a French film that is a complete one-shot. You follow many people throughout the film and see how drugs of any kind can affect a person and the people around them. The atmosphere is eerie, the performances are raw, and the visuals are gorgeous in that unsettling, almost dreamlike way. Next up, we have Longlegs. Longlegs came out in 2024 and was directed by Oz Perkins. It is pure nightmare fuel. It follows an FBI agent investigating a series of ritualistic murders that lead her to a reclusive and deeply disturbing killer. This film feels cursed in the best way possible. It's quiet, cold, and full of dread. The less you know going in, the better. Next up, we have a recent movie, Weapons. Weapons came out in 2025 and was directed by Zach Greger. Weapons follows a group of kids who have mysteriously gone missing. Throughout the film, you meet many different characters who help piece the film together. This film storytelling has been one of my favorites this year and has left me thinking about it for days. I saw a video of Zach Greger talking about how he started writing the script, and he said he had no idea how he wanted the script to turn out. He just knew he wanted a little girl telling the story, and I just really love that concept, and it is also super inspiring for young filmmakers figuring out what to write next. Our next movie is another one of my favorites. I just watched it a couple weeks ago, and it's not too scary, but one of my favorites I've seen this year, Nope. Nope came out in 2023 and was directed by Jordan Peele. It mixes sci-fi and horror in such a creative way. It follows siblings who run a horse ranch in California and discover something not quite right. It's part thriller, part Hollywood satire, and completely unsettling. Peele turns the idea of spectacle into something terrifying, and there are sequences here that are pure cinematic genius. It's not just scary, it's smart. If you've never seen any of Jordan Peele's movies, I definitely recommend seeing those. There's Get Out and Us, complete masterpieces. Definitely check those out as well. Up next, we have a classic horror movie, Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby came out in 1968 and was directed by Roman Polanski. It follows a young woman who cannot trust anyone around her. It's a slow burn horror at its best, full of paranoia, manipulation, and a growing sense of dread. Nothing jumps out at you, but every moment crawls under your skin. This is a really classic horror movie, and if you've never seen it and you really like horror, definitely check that one out. Last but not least, we have The Shining. From the writer Stephen King, The Shining came out in 1980 and was directed by Stanley Kubrick. Jack Torrance takes his family to an isolated hotel for the winter, hoping to focus on his writing, but the hotel has other plans. It's a descent into madness surrounded by snow, ghosts, and silence. Every frame is unsettlingly beautiful, and Jack Nicholson's performance is iconic for a reason. The soundtrack will play in your mind on a loop. It's just that good and unsettling. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching these horror movies this year. Check back soon for another video about Halloween movies you should watch this year as well, but I will see you guys later. Bye!